and welcome to Telford College. My name is Sarah Skendalamwa and I'm the Learner Manager for Health, Early Years and Education. And I'm here today to talk to you about our supporting teaching and learning process. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to run through our courses. So as you can see then, we run 3 different options then for supporting teaching and learning. There is a level 2 programme and a level 3 certificate and level 3 diploma. So the level 3 certificate and diploma are very similar, but the one is slightly larger than the other, but I'll run through those separately. So if I start with the certificate at level 2, as you can see there's 11 units there which are a range of topics. And through all of the qualifications, what happens is we teach you some of the criteria. There's elements of assignment writing, there's elements of practical assessment that you'll be viewed with an assessor that will be assigned to you on start. And what they'll do is they'll come out to you on placement, view those activities to make sure that they meet the criteria, of which then you build into your portfolio, and then the combination of the 3 elements, the practical, the assessments, the portfolio and the assignments then all combined then to be your qualification. So at level 3 we have a similar sort of thing. So again it's also 11 units, and as you can see then there's a wide range of things. Obviously because level 3 is that next level up. So obviously you need to have a better standard of education to get onto these programmes, but again I'll run through that one in a little while. And then the diploma then is slightly larger, so you do all the same units as the certificate, so you can top up from the certificate to the diploma, and then you do some specialist units then from them. So it's a case of once you've completed all of those, if you wanted to go on to the diploma you're more than welcome to do so. It would be an extra term, possibly term and a bit. As already mentioned, there is the work placement element, of which it is varies depending on what level and course that you're actually in. So obviously, as you can see then, for the level 2, it's half a day. For the level 3, it's 1 day a week. We do pay for your DBS. It's part of the fees, so there's nothing additional to pay in terms of the DBS. But what you need to have is you need to have all your identification ready. So that's proof of identification, proof of address. But we'll go through all those with you when you look to enrol. We would like you to arrange your own placement. So if you are interested in taking up your course, find a school that you might like to work with, contact them directly and see if they'd be interested in taking you as a student. If they're happy to, you class that as securing your placement and then you're ready to go. However, if you do already have a career working within teaching assistant, so whether you've got a job already in a school, whether it be primary or secondary education, that actually counts, so you don't need to do additional work. All right. You will need to have a DBS, so that's a disclosure and barring service check. So that's looking at your criminal record. If you do have anything that might appear on your criminal record, we do need to know. So just let us know, no matter how small it is. As long as we know about it, then we can proceed. But obviously, depending on what might be on there, you might not be able to progress with us. So just make sure you let us know as soon as possible. So if you apply, what will happen then is we'll actually bring you through to an interview session. At the moment, we're doing them over the phone because of the COVID restrictions. So we'll give you a call. We'll talk to you a little bit more in depth about the individual courses. We'll ask you about your English and maths levels, because depending on what your English and maths level skills perhaps will influence what level of course we actually put you on with. If you do feel like you might need to brush up on maths or even English as well, I would advise you to have a look at the webinars from the maths and English teams, because you can do adult classes for those alongside this one. So just be prepared that if you don't have any maths or English qualifications, that could be a possibility that we ask you to do as well. So as already said, what we'll do is we'll give you a short interview over the phone, or ideally in person if we do return back to normal. What will happen then is we'll request to get you enrolled onto the system. We'll ask you to bring in all the evidence of your qualifications and your paperwork ready to do your DBS, and then for the level 3 students then we'll let you know on how we apply for the loans. At the moment then, if you do have if you are working, you can have some of the courses funded, so just have a look there through the options then for yourselves. So if you do have a level 2 qualification, you're unemployed and you're in receipt of benefits, the course is fully funded. And as you can see then, depending on your age and depending on your qualification levels, that will alter. So just have a quick read through those. Similarly, on the level 3 programme, what you actually have is you do actually have to apply for a loan, but they are all available here. We go through all that process with you. We've got a fabulous team who will go through that with you, and then you don't actually have to pay back your student loan, unless you earn over £26,000. So if you are interested, what you can do is you can actually contact one of the members of staff there, or alternatively, if you actually give us a link on the adults website that you've got there, make sure you just give us a contact on there, send us an email, start the application process, and if you've got any more information, have a look on the adult skills section on the website. Hopefully that's okay for you. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you in September. Take care now.